If the postings were found to be true, obviously that could be catastrophic. But equally as problematic is when they're false and they're spread around falsely. And that's why we're here tonight. Because we have done some very extensive research into these postings, and we can't find anything to substantiate the validity of those postings. We did find the postings, and we found several versions of the postings. So the validity of them in terms of them existing, absolutely they do exist. And for those of you that aren't aware, it was posted that a specific gang in the city of Long Beach was going to be targeting 150 African American and Asian women. And obviously that's completely 100% unacceptable. We can't have shootings of any women, we can't have shootings of any men, we can't have shootings of anybody. And that's what we work towards, is having a violence-free community. So when I saw that, I assigned my detectives look into it, and it began with our gang intelligence detectives, and they started reaching out, and they were looking not only with members of the gang that was supposed to have posted this, and through their discussions with those people, those that were involved in the gang were equally as confused as we were as to the validity of the postings. They didn't know who started them and couldn't figure out where they came from. We continued looking into them, and we also were unable to find out who made the postings.
What was your goal this evening?
Well, my goal was to dispel the rumors that we're seeing proliferated on the social media. We haven't seen anything to substantiate what we saw put out on social media. So ultimately, we wanted to let people know that we aren't seeing anything for them to be afraid of with relationship to 150 African American or Asian women being killed. But we always want to take the opportunity to bond with the community to the extent that we can, and to try to enmesh ourselves and to get the community to work with us and work with the faith-based, work with the businesses and work with everybody so that we're all pulling on the same oar and moving in a positive direction.
You saw that there were some raw emotions.
Yes.
Moving forward, what else can you do?
Well, there are a lot of things we can do, but one of the biggest things that we can do is we can try to get people in the community to do some things that are as simple as what Reverend Wood was talking about, and that's going out and being engaged and being involved in your community. I used to say it all the time. When you go into a park and there's a whole bunch of people and it's a vibrant park and people are having a picnic and people are playing basketball and kids are skateboarding, you aren't going to see gang members. You aren't going to see bad people there doing bad things, because the bad people don't want to be where the good eyes are. The bad people want to be under the cover of darkness. They don't want to be out in the light. And when you bring good people together and good people walk in the community and they walk the streets together in groups, then the bad people don't want to be there. So that's probably the simplest thing that I can say would help, and that's the easiest solution to begin moving in a healing direction.